It's barely the start of the year, and Mikayla Nogueira is already facing backlash that refuses to die down. What was once seen as a few isolated controversies has now turned into something much bigger, with fans openly questioning her authenticity, her choices, and whether she's still the influencer they once supported. This isn't about one bad video or a single mistake. To many viewers, it feels like a pattern, one that's finally becoming impossible to ignore. Before we get into it, if you enjoy deep dives like this, hit subscribe and help me reach 1,000 subscribers, because once you see how all of this connects, it becomes clear why so many of her fans are no longer happy. She wasn't supposed to turn into this kind of influencer. Mikayla didn't blow up by selling an untouchable lifestyle or pretending to live some over-the-top influencer fantasy. Her rise was built on being relatable, the strong accent, the messy learning curve, and the feeling that she was just a normal girl who genuinely loved makeup. That authenticity is what made people trust her. For a long time, she felt different from everyone else on the app. She wasn't flashing wealth, she wasn't chasing trends, and she wasn't trying to be someone she wasn't. Fans felt like they were growing alongside her, not being sold to. But lately, viewers have been saying that version of Mikayla feels harder and harder to recognize. The content shifted, the tone changed, and the relatability that once defined her started slipping away. And according to fans, the moment that shift became impossible to ignore came down to one video, a video that changed how people saw her overnight. One video flipped the switch, and the backlash never stopped. A few months ago, Mikayla posted a luxury shopping haul that immediately set the internet off. She casually talked about spending around $200,000 in one sitting, joking that she blacked out while buying designer items most people could never afford. For some fans, it felt less like humor and more like a massive disconnect. What used to be seen as aspirational suddenly came across as out of touch, especially from someone who built her platform on being relatable. And because the video went viral, it became many people's very first impression of her. Instead of seeing the down-to-earth makeup creator they'd heard about, viewers saw extreme excess, and that image stuck. From that point on, criticism started piling up, and not just about the money. People began questioning whether Mikayla had lost sight of why they supported her in the first place. And that resentment didn't fade with time. It followed her straight into the holidays, where a new controversy was waiting. The silence that made fans turn on her. When December hit, a new trend started taking over TikTok: angel tree videos. Influencers were buying Christmas gifts for kids in need, clearing wish lists, and showing a rare moment where influencer culture actually felt meaningful. Almost immediately, people began looking at Mikayla. She openly loves shopping and has no problem showing how much she spends. So to viewers, this seemed like the perfect opportunity for her to give back in a visible way. But days passed, then weeks, and there was nothing. Her comment sections slowly turned into a wall of the same question: where's the angel tree video? And unlike past controversies, this one refused to die down. Every new post was flooded with thousands of comments asking the same thing. Fans weren't just annoyed, they felt ignored. And for the first time in a long while, Mikayla couldn't just wait this one out, because the pressure wasn't going away. She finally responded, and it only made things worse. After weeks of nonstop pressure, Mikayla addressed the angel tree situation on her private Instagram broadcast channel. She explained that she had always planned to do it with her college friends on a specific date, and claimed people were attacking her over something that wasn't even overdue yet. She even shared text messages as proof, saying it had been her intention all along. But instead of calming things down, the response seemed to frustrate people even more. Many felt like she was playing defense rather than taking accountability, framing herself as the victim of unreasonable expectations. Things escalated when she admitted the situation was getting to her, joking about having a mental breakdown. To some viewers, this felt like the moment she started losing control of the narrative, something she's usually very good at maintaining. And once the comments stopped being manageable, Mikayla made a move that sparked an entirely new debate. The donation that raised more questions than answers. Not long after addressing the backlash, Mikayla announced that she had donated $25,000 to the Salvation Army. She shared the receipt and said she was doing everything she could to make the situation right. On paper, it was a generous move, and there's no denying that money like that can help a lot of people. But online, the reaction was mixed. While some viewers appreciated the donation, others felt it missed the point. Rumors and speculation started circulating, with people suggesting the donation may have been made through her business, which would make it tax deductible. To be clear, that's unverified, but the conversation alone shows how skeptical her audience had become. What really bothered fans was the timing. Instead of feeling heartfelt, the donation came across to some as damage control. And once trust starts slipping, even good actions get questioned. And just when it seemed like this chapter might finally close, Mikayla did something that reignited the backlash all over again. The Christmas haul that made fans lose it again. After all the angel tree drama and the $25,000 donation, you'd think Mikayla might lay low, but she didn't. Instead, she posted a luxury Christmas haul that immediately drew criticism. The highlight? A $35,000 to $38,000 Van Cleef & Arpels watch, reportedly gifted by Cody. Viewers saw this as tone-deaf, while she was being scrutinized for not sharing her charitable efforts in a timely way. She was flaunting extreme luxury. And it didn't stop there. She also shown off a Smeg beverage fridge designed to match her Porsche, another extravagant gift. Fans quickly flooded the comments, bringing up the angel tree again. People couldn't separate the generosity they wanted to see from the displays of wealth they were witnessing. Speculation about Cody's income and how he could justify such purchases also ran rampant, though nothing about that has been confirmed. This haul wasn't just a video. For many fans, it was a reminder that the disconnect between Mikayla's lifestyle and her audience's expectations was wider than ever. And if you think the drama ends with gifts, it doesn't. There's more behind the scenes. Cody, subtle confirmations, and fan theories. Mikayla's posts hinting at her personal life kept fans speculating, especially about Cody. Last year, she publicly shared his struggles with rehab, and this year, she posted a Drake-themed video summarizing her year. In the caption, she wrote, "Ending the year similar to how I started it, but ready to make 2026 the best roller coaster year of my life." Fans immediately connected the dots, interpreting that line as a subtle nod to her ongoing situation with Cody. Many comments offered support and advice, like, "Recognize your worth. Healing him isn't in your control." Mikayla liked several of these, which only fueled speculation that there was truth behind the rumors. While the situation is undeniably sad, it also fits a pattern some viewers have noticed. Mikayla enters controversy, fans feel sympathy, the narrative becomes emotionally charged, and then attention shifts back to her content or products. And just like clockwork, that pattern was about to repeat, with a new product launch teasing the next chapter. The cycle of controversy, sympathy, and selling. Fans have started noticing a pattern in Mikayla's content. First comes the controversy, whether it's the luxury haul, the angel tree backlash, or personal drama with Cody. Then, emotional posts spark sympathy, keeping viewers engaged and invested. Finally, she returns to selling products, often teasing new launches right after the drama fades. Her latest tease? A brand new skincare product shared after taking a short break due to being sick. It's a familiar rhythm, and viewers are beginning to call it out. Add to that the ongoing impact of Lashgate, and even product endorsements aren't immune from scrutiny. Comments under her recent mascara ad questioned her authenticity, with some viewers openly saying they no longer trust her reviews. Through it all, Mikayla seems unfazed. As long as engagement stays high and the income keeps coming, she keeps posting, selling, and showcasing her lifestyle, no matter how skeptical her audience has become. And that brings us full circle to why so many fans are no longer happy. Mikayla Nogueira's journey from relatable beauty creator to controversial influencer shows just how quickly public perception can shift. Between luxury hauls, delayed charitable efforts, and personal drama with Cody, fans have seen a side of her that feels far removed from the person they originally connected with. Trust, once lost, is hard to regain, and even generous donations or heartfelt posts can't erase the pattern viewers have noticed. This isn't just one misstep, it's a series of actions that, combined, have left many fans questioning whether Mikayla is still the creator they believed in. If you followed this story all the way through, hit subscribe and help me reach 1,000 subscribers. There's plenty more to cover in the world of influencer drama. The story isn't just about Mikayla, it's a reflection of how influencer culture has evolved, how audiences hold creators accountable, and how quickly admiration can turn into scrutiny. Whether she'll rebuild trust or continue riding this cycle remains to be seen.